done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry out of the way, man. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They go play action with Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Rolling to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Across midfield and down into Houston territory. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. We're scoreless after 1. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. On first down, Wilson. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Again, Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Third and long. It's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Now he'll escape to his left, and he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and long for Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Sheds off the tackle. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's brought down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Wilson will throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. Touchdown! It's complete. Marquise Goodwin from 10 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First down, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 29, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. From the red zone now, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he finds Howard complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Wilson. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Prescott on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Powell. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
45 yards on the ground for him so far.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Going up top. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Again, it's Cohen. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 18-yard line. They try again with Cohen. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Elliott a first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. 10th carry now for Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Prescott off play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, Prescott flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Pollard.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
McCrane on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Swings this out here for Cohen.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Open man is Howard, the tight end. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
And that's complete to Grant.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And here he's got Grant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
On the give, this is Cohen.
Yeah, he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Now Dak.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
And he'll just get rid of it. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4-down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have?
Oh, and it's intercepted.
picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. So ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
And the Texans are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's Dak.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So this thing all rests right now on the right foot of Matthew McCrane. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So this thing all rests right now on the right foot of Matthew McCrane. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Now remember, this one is not over.